It's Toma time! What is going on, guys? Toma Tales here, and I'm bringing you guys another video where I try to help young people such as myself with problems they're facing in their life. And today I want to talk about something that I thought about when I was at work. Now, I always like to think about, new ideas, new thoughts, and new content I can make in life and or on YouTube. And one of the things I just told myself at work was self-belief over science. And I've had that philosophy, for a long time, but I've never put it into words, and I've never labeled it as I have just done, self-belief over science. And labeling is a perfect word to use because that's a huge topic, a huge focus on self-belief over science, because what science does, it labels you and puts you into categories of weakness. It doesn't help you, puts you into categories of weakness. And I'm talking about all these sicknesses we have as humans, all these issues we have that then get labeled. Years and years ago, we didn't have ADHD, we didn't have clinical this, clinical that. All these little things that create, a label where they categorize you. You go to the doctor now and you say you're stressed out, you have anxiety. All these labels they're putting on you guys, and I know a lot of you experience this because a lot of young people, we're not living a natural lifestyle. We're living the most artificial, the most unhealthy lifestyle of any man, of any woman in history. Right now, we are living a very, very dangerous and unhealthy life because of new innovations, because of technology, because of science. And so I want to talk to you guys about it and help you, because what they want to do is they want to label you and bring you down. They want you to feel like you're sick. They want you to bring life to the sickness, bring life to what you have. In terms of if you have, if you're sad and you're sad a lot because of a certain reason, they're gonna label it, they're gonna give it a name such as depression, anxiety, this and that. And by doing that, it gives the sickness, the illness, so much power. And if you give something inside of your head power, it is going to affect you very negatively. One thing you guys need to do, don't let your body control your mind. Let your mind control your body. And so what they're doing is they're attacking your mind, and then they're letting it affect your body. They're polluting your brain with, giving you certain things that aren't true, but your mind can make things true in your own head if you believe it. And so when you guys listen to all these doctors and all these, physicists and all these people that know who you are and everything you have better than you, you need to say this. Does this random person who hasn't known me for more than a week know who I am and what I have better than myself? And you guys need to take control of your lives. Stop letting strangers tell you what you have and who you are when they have no idea what is creating these issues. For instance, if you got broken up with and now you're depressed, you go to the doctor, all they're going to do is say you're depressed and you can't fix it, you need to take medication. But all you have to do is not focus on the relationship, be healthy, start working out, start creating a positive, more positive lifestyle, and the depression will go away. All these labels, they're not real. And obviously people do have certain things, but labeling suppresses you. It doesn't make you, feel better. It just gives it reality. I've had issues where, something's wrong with me, but I've never, anytime I would be like, oh, there's something wrong, I'd be like, shut up, what are you talking about? You can fix this if you don't let it, cloud your memory, cloud your judgment and your memory. You can only fix it by getting it out of your brain and start to use your body. Your brain will pollute your body, or it will help your body. And all these things they're doing with you guys, with the labels, it is destroying your mind, it is making you anxious, it is making you scared. It's just like, how many of you guys are scared to go to the doctors when you have something wrong with you because you fear the worst. You fear that they're going to diagnose you with fucking cancer or some shit. All of you, right? It's scary. And in a lot of instances, if you never went to the doctor, you could have just figured it out yourself. You could have done your research and listened to your body. Most young people aren't connected with their body. They're not connected with, you know, knowing if they're doing good, if they're healthy or not. They have an issue and they go straight to the doctor. You're not letting yourself figure it out. You're relying on someone that doesn't know you. And how can he take care of you better than you can take care of yourself? It's all self-belief over science. If you tell yourself science is right, I shouldn't be able to work out because I have depression and I'm lazy because of that and I have no motivation, you've just given science all the power over your own brain. Self-belief over science, guys. You can make yourself do anything as long as you give yourself a chance and you don't let something be, you know, what's the word I want to use? Don't let something be an absolute. Things such as depression, anxiety, and all this, they create absolutes to where you can make an excuse in your head and say, I have anxiety, this is how I have to act because the doctor said I have depression, so therefore I can't go work out and be, you know, be productive. And that's just something I've always thought about, and I don't, self-belief over science. Tell yourself that all the time. You know, they make money off of your sickness. They don't make money off of your happiness. They don't make money off of you doing well. And if you don't know that by now, you really need to start watching my videos, because it is the truth, and a lot of people don't want to hear the truth because they're scared, just like you're scared of going to the doctor. But you still do it, and so you need to still listen to the truth even though you're scared. You know? And yeah, it's just so many labels, and it's funny because it's very contradictory, because labels are bad. Don't label someone black, don't label someone white, don't label someone as a man, don't label someone as a woman, but yet you let them label everything else that suppresses you and makes you feel bad. They let you label your sickness, label your capabilities that your brain can do, that your body can do, because they give you a label of being depressed, because they've given you a label of whatever that inhibits you of doing greatness. Don't listen to labels. They're wrong. They're wrong, and just, it's weird that you listen to labels in one circumstance, but you don't listen to them in the other. It's like, you know, it's contradictory. And as I said, you guys know that your brain can do anything. Your brain, if you have a headache and you give into it, I've had this happen many times. I feel a headache coming on. I'm like, no, this is not a headache. It's just, you know, it's just something that, you know, happened real quick. But if I don't think about it, if I don't let it keep getting bigger inside of my head, it'll go away, and it does. You guys are just so, like, if you get a headache, what do you get thinking? Oh, I have a headache. Alright, let me just, you know, let it happen and wait till it gets better. You're giving life to the sickness inside of your own head. You're giving life to the labels that have put fear into your mind. So many of us young people, our minds are judged, clouded, and just unhealthy because of all these doctors and all these prognoses and diagnoses. And it creates such an unhealthy lifestyle of you not believing in yourself. And that's where a lot of depression comes from, and a lot of sadness and anxiety, because you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in what you can do, because you let labels dictate what you can do. And I don't want you guys to live under labels. I don't want you guys to live under restrictions, because humans, we should be able to do anything, anytime. Laziness, tiredness, sadness, it comes from your environment. It comes from what you do. It doesn't come from a clinical depression that you can't cure. You can cure everything because there's a reason for it, and that reason can most of the time be changed. You know, there's a reason for your depression. There's a reason why you're lazy. It might be because you've, you know, been having too much sex, or been eating unhealthy. That can all change, and it'll lead to energy. It'll chip away on those labels that you've created for yourself and, you know, restricted yourself with. Just a little bit of, you know, advice from my you know, my thoughts. I know I'm a young person, I'm a young guy, and a lot of other people that, you know, try and give advice and motivate a lot older than me, but I am wise, and I do think a lot past my years, and I can relate to you guys. You can relate to me. Look at me. You know, I'm your age. I can, you know, resemble a lot of you guys, and the only difference between us is, you know, you let labels control you, you let your restrictions control you, and in order to, you know, feel masculine and be a man, you should take control of your own body. You don't let sickness, sadness control you, because you're stronger than that, and if you tell your mind that, it'll tell your body that, and you can function and be a happy person, you know. And that's all I want you guys to be, man or woman. Don't let anyone label you, don't let anyone tell you what you are, because in reality, you know who you are, and a doctor with a prescription can't tell you who you are, and don't let that happen. That's all I have to say for today. Again, self-belief over science. Your brain is so much stronger than anything, and so don't let anything be stronger than your brain. Tell Mateos, toodaloo.